Okay, this is a video about how to reset the fuel gauge. If you've ever run into this problem with your ML320, you have gas, but your fuel gauge says 0. There is a service bulletin on this from Mercedes-Benz that says that it's a common problem in 2001 and 2002 ML320s, 350s. Basically, it requires the reset of a fuse, and the fuse is located here under the footwell of the passenger. Basically, it has 2 plastic screws that you can remove using a sharp wedge or a quarter or a nickel. Just turn it to the left 90 degrees and then pull and slide it out. And it's within grooves and it comes straight out. The fuse is located on the top. It's a 15 amp fuse. It's a blue color fuse, and it's in between a 20 amp and a 40 amp. On the cover, which I'll show you in a second, on the cover of the cover of this fuse panel, there's a chart, and here we go. The chart shows which fuse it is. It is fuse number F5. So if you look at here, it says F5 is a 15 amp instrument cluster, and it's in between a 20 amp and a 40 amp. And I believe the 20 amp is red and the 40 amp is yellow. I'm sorry, orange and yellow, and it's the blue one in between the orange one and the yellow one. So you just grab it and pull it out. All right, you had a little bit of a tough time pulling it out. Actually, you could use a fuse puller. I didn't have one handy, so I just used my fingers. But I think if you used a fuse puller, it'll come out pretty quickly. And also, inserting it would be fairly easy as well. So it's just a reset. Not that the fuse is blown out or anything. Just pull it out, which sort of resets the fuel gauge, and then put it back in. Okay. Again, I'm just showing where in the slot in between the orange one and the yellow one. And after you put that back in, if you go to the car and turn it on, turn on the ignition just even to the second position, you will be able to see that now the fuel gauge goes back up. So, I had whatever 3/4 of a tank to begin with, but for some reason it resets, it shows 0. Just by resetting the fuse, it'll show it back up. Here I'm showing you how to close the door on this fuse panel. You basically slide it into the grooves that were there before, and turn the plastic screws, and you should be good to go. So if this happens in your vehicle, that's all it takes. It's a very, very minor fix. Although there may be other things that could be wrong, but this is the easiest way to fix the problem.